I went through all of these past drafts in NFL history to find 32 players to go ahead and predict in this one. So yeah, I've got 32 players listed on this piece of paper right here in front of me, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you who they are. So yeah, this is my prediction video for the part 3, round 1 part of the draft promo. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video, and today I've got my prediction video for the part 3 part of the promo, of the draft promo, I should say. I've got 32 players listed here, and here's a reason why I believe there's going to be 32 97 or 98 overall players coming either tomorrow or Tuesday. I really hope it's not tomorrow, because they probably already teased out the players if it is tomorrow by the time this video is out. So I'm really hoping it's on Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and get this video out today. And yeah, I really would love for you guys to drop a like on this, because it took me, like I said, it took me like 3.5 hours-ish to do all this. So this took, you know, an incredibly long amount of time. So again, what I did, I literally went through for picks 1 through 32. I literally clicked on year 2020. I would scroll down to, like, if I was working on pick 27, I'd look at this, Jordan Brooks, he's probably not going to card, back out, go to 2019, then go, 2019, then go down to, like I said, pick 27 if we're on pick 27. Jonathan Abram, okay, maybe he gets a card, maybe he doesn't. I did that for every single pick all the way down to 1985. All the way down to 1985, guys. So yeah, this took me a long time, so I would have greatly appreciated if you guys go ahead and drop a like on this video. And this video is going to be absolutely nothing if it's tomorrow, but like I said, I put a lot of time and effort into this. So like I said, feel free to drop a like on the video. Like I said, it's free. Why not drop a like on it? Why not? Because this took me this took me so long, guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the first guy I've got here, I'm going to go ahead and go into Mudhead here, and I'm going to type in each player I have. So for the 32nd pick, I'm going to go ahead and go with Teddy Bridgewater, okay, guys? Now, the reason is Teddy Bridgewater, really, it was tough to find a 32nd overall pick. If we go back over here, the 32nd was Logan Mankins, and he's not even in the league no more, so obviously that was a tough pick for them to make. But obviously, Teddy Bridgewater has a power-up. He's got a solid card already. I think this would be a perfect fit for him at 32. Lamar already has a pretty high overall card, so it's not going to be him. So yeah, I went with Teddy here, and like I said, he's really the only guy that I saw at 32. Again, I'm going to have a couple of names listed here off to the side that, could get the card also, but I've got the main names right here in front of me, and then some names off here to the side that I'll go over too. So 31st picks. Like I said, there's Teddy for the 32nd. The 31st, I've got Todd Heap. Okay, guys, so Todd Heap is going to be the next guy here. So here we go. Ravens tight end, again, I had also Jerry Hughes was another guy that I saw. So Jerry Hughes was another guy that could get this upgrade, but Todd Heap, with him already having a power-up, I thought this would be a pretty solid pick here. A little overall, so I think he needs an upgrade here. So yeah, I'm going with Todd Heap at the 31st pick in the promo. For the 30th pick in the promo, I'm going to go ahead and go with, if I can get this, there we go, if I can go ahead and get that there. And okay, for the 30th pick, I'm going to go with Heath Miller. Now, you might see a similar theme here. There's going to be a good amount of team diamonds, a good amount of, past team of the week cards. Some guys that have power-ups that have a lower overall. That's what I'm kind of going to be basing this off of. So Heath Miller here at pick number 30. Also, off to the side here, I have Reggie Wayne, which I think Reggie Wayne would more than likely get an Ultimate Legend. So that's why I'm going with Heath Miller right here for the 30th pick. Next up, we're going to go ahead and have Cordarrelle Patterson, if I can spell this correctly. I'm just gonna go like that. That should pop up. I think I missed out on an R right there. Oops. But yeah, Cordarrelle Patterson is going to go ahead and get, or I'm going to predict him to get the 29th pick. And then off to the side, I also have, we can check out the stats there if you want. So there's Cordarrelle Patterson. Off to the side, I have Isaiah Wilson. I think that he could also get this card because he has been an extreme talent coming into the league. I think, he is definitely deserving of this pick, or for this card, I should say. So yeah, Isaiah Wilson, I have him listed off here to the side as well. So yeah, don't be shocked if Isaiah Wilson gets this card because he definitely deserves it. So next up is going to be the 28th pick, and it's going to be, this was a tough one to find in my opinion, because I do remember searching for these was pretty hard, but this one is going to be There's probably a good bit of Terrells in the league, but it's going to be Terrell Edmunds here at pick number 28. And then also off to the side, I have Mark Ingram, which Mark Ingram did just get a Sugar Rush card, so I didn't think he could get it, but I think he has like a 94, powered up to 95, so it's still pretty low where he could get another card. But yeah, I'm going with Terrell Edmunds here at pick number 28. 27, I think this would make a lot of sense here unless he gets an Ultimate Legend. Roddy White at pick number 27. Again, he only has a team diamond. He's one of those guys that don't only have an 88 overall team diamond. So I think this guy would be a great pick here at pick 27. Off to the side, I also have Devin McCourty, and I also have Jimmy Smith. So those two guys could also get this card if they decided, make a UL Roddy White, which would make a lot of sense. Again, Devin McCourty, Jimmy Smith, or some, a couple other guys there at pick number 27. Next, I'm going to have Robert Porcher. Okay, so you guys, this was earlier, like 1992, I believe. He was picked at 26. And yeah, he's one of those guys that also have a team diamond that hasn't been upgraded all year. So again, I think he could definitely get this upgrade. Off to the side, I have Ray Lewis, who again I think is going to get an Ultimate Legend. Ray Lewis normally every year gets an Ultimate Legend. So yeah, I have Ray Lewis off to the side. Maybe he gets it, probably not. So that's why I'm going with Robert Porcher here at 26. Now, they could go with some more of young talent, but I think with them going ahead and having that rookie promo, like the all-rookie promo, I think that was a good idea for them to go ahead and go kind of in the more past in this promo. So that's why you're looking at a lot of past players, a lot of older legends. I shouldn't have said legend because Robert Porcher isn't really a legend, but you guys like a team diamond card. So that's where I'm kind of looking at in this video. So here is another guy here at pick 25, Dont'a Hightower. This was a tough one to find here. 25th pick, I believe, last year. So 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. They did Jabril Peppers, which was not a bad pick, but here, I'm kind of focusing on guys that have power-ups. Off the top of my head, Dont'a Hightower was a guy that I remembered had a power-up in the game, so I think he could get this card, and his last card was in February with the Super Bowl promo. So again, it's been a while since he got an upgrade, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Dont'a Hightower there. Next is going to be William Jackson. Here for pick number, where are we at here? 24. Again, oh no, William Jackson has a 96. I made a mistake here. Let me change my mind. I didn't even notice. I thought he only had this. Oh, my bad. I was thinking that this was the cornerback for the Panthers. I'm so silly. Let me just change my mind here. Off to the side, I had David Decastro and Aaron Rodgers. So let me change my mind. I'm gonna go with David Decastro here. So let me check out David Decastro. I'm pretty sure he only has a 93 zero chill, 94 zero chill. So yeah, let me switch my pick up here, and I'm gonna go with David Decastro for pick number 24. I forgot he had that free agent card. William Jackson had that free agency card. That's my bag there. So David Decastro is gonna be my pick for 24. Again, Aaron Rodgers is there also, but again, I think Aaron Rodgers could get like. He could get an Ultimate Legend or like a power. I don't know what he could get, but he could get this card also. So don't be surprised if we see an Aaron Rodgers. Number 23. I think this is could be a really, really good card. It's going to be Willis McGahee. And again, he only has a 92 Team of the Week card. Again, this card could be really, really nice, guys, in my opinion. So yeah, there's his stats there. I think he could really be good if it was a 97, 98, powered up to 98 or 99. So yeah, and then I couldn't really find anyone else for pick number 23. So yeah, that's really my pick there for number 23 is Willis McGahee. Next up is going to be Desmond Trufant here for pick number 22. Again, he only has this card here from the Autumn Blast promo, the Autumn All-Stars. And so, yeah, how about a couple theme teams here? Atlanta, Detroit. I think he just signed somewhere else, maybe. I'm not sure about that. But, again, I think he is going to get this card here at 22. Again, I didn't have any other guys here at 22 I could find that has a relevant card in the game. Number 21 is going to be Vince Wilfork. And while I'm going through these, let me know down below what you guys think of this list so far. Vince Wilfork here, Campus Hero. Now, the reason they gave these guys, power-ups, these Campus Heroes power-ups, was they were expecting they were going to give them an upgrade later down the road. So, again, Vince Wilfork, I think, could get this card here at 21. I couldn't find anyone else that picked 21 that could get a card. So, yeah, Vince Wilfork is my pick at 21. And number 20, this might be an interesting one because he could definitely get And Ultimate Legend is going to be Steve Atwater. Again, I know he has a somewhat of a high card here at 94, but again, I think these cards are going to be at least 97, maybe even 98. So you're going to be able to power this guy up to a 99. So I think that would be pretty good here for any Broncos fan. And like I said, I could not find anyone else at pick 20. So really, Steve Atwater was the only guy I could find. Moving on here to pick number 19, and here's when the Titans come in to play. Now, we've got a good bit of Titans, I'm not gonna lie, guys. So 19, we're gonna have big Jeffery Simmons. Now, I'm not even being biased here, guys. If we look up the past 20 years, picks 19, there weren't many good ones. I mean, the only other guy I could find that was relevant to the game was Sean Alexander, and he already has like a pretty high tiered legend card, which Jeffery Simmons only has like a 94 here. So don't be surprised if we see a Jeffery Simmons at pick number 19. So yeah, if you guys want to check my facts and stuff, like go back to the last 20 years in the draft, let me know down below, pick 19, some guys that could get it, because I couldn't find, I guess I could find some guys, but I think Jeffery Simmons makes a lot of sense here too. Pick number 18, another Titan. Again, it could be Adoree, it could not be Adoree, but Adoree Jackson only has a core elite right now, and he was picked at 18th, and he got the card last year, which makes me think it's possible for him to get the card this year. Again, not a high overall, definitely needs an upgrade. So Adoree Jackson is one that I think if any of the Titans get a card, it's got to be him. And then another guy for Adoree Jackson would be Matt Stincham. I believe he was one of the campus heroes, so that's another guy that was picked at 18 that I found. So he's another possibility there at pick 18. At pick 17, we have Arik Armstead, who does have a power up, and he only has like an 88 team of the week, and I am correct. So here's Arik Armstead. He was picked at 17th along with David Pollock. So possibility there, another campus hero. I do expect a good bit of campus heroes here, due to the fact that they got power-ups, so they were expecting them to get upgrades a little bit later. So yeah, Arik Armstead, that's my pick at 17, but it could also be David Pollock. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name right, but you guys know who I'm talking about, one of those campus heroes, 92 overall. At 16, this is an interesting choice here. Rodgers, I'm typing with one hand here, guys, so I apologize there. Rodgers-Cromartie is going to be, again, he could get an Ultimate Legend, just like just like Antonio Cromartie did, but Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie here was picked at 16th, and the only other guy I could find was Santana Moss, who already has a somewhat of a high overall at 95, powered up to 96. So don't be surprised if we see either one of those, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie or Santana Moss. So yeah, Rodgers-Cromartie, I'm gonna go with him here. Next up, another Titan here coming in at pick 15. It's going to be Albert Haynesworth. And like I said, I'm not being biased. I'm like looking at certain guys that may or may not need upgrades that were picked here, certain places, And again, Haynesworth was a guy that was picked at 15th. So check out his stats there if you want while I go over the other guys. Another guy from the Titans, Kenny Vaccaro, was picked at 15th by the New Orleans Saints back in 2013. And also Melvin Gordon, running back. I believe he was drafted to the Chargers, right? Now he's playing for the Broncos. So yeah, Melvin Gordon is another guy that could possibly get this 15th spot. But yeah, Haynesworth, Kenny Vaccaro, Melvin Gordon were the only guys I could find at 15. So like I said, I think it's going to be Haynesworth, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be Haynesworth here at pick 15. Pick 14, I've got Michael Brockers, who only has an 80 overall core elite. So just like the same situation here with Adoree Jackson, I think they could give this dude a very nice card. And I believe he's playing for the Lions, if I'm not mistaken now. So I just signed with the Lions, I'm pretty sure. But other guys that could possibly get the pick 14 is Marcus Davenport, Devontae Parker, and also Tommy Harris from the Campus Heroes promo. So again, those are three other names there. Marcus Davenport, Devontae Parker, and Tommy Harris. Some other names there, but I'm going with Michael Brockers here since he is in desperate need of an upgrade, especially with him having a power-up. So I do expect him to get an upgrade there. At 13, here is another Team Diamond and Takeo Spikes. So Takeo Spikes got this card at the very beginning of the year, just like, the Porcher, the Heath Miller, and those guys. So again, they could definitely get upgrades here. So here's Takeo Spikes here at 13. Another guy here. There's a good bit of picks here, 14, 13, 12. So another guy here at 13 would be Laramie Tunsil, Brandon Graham, Nick Fairley, or some other guys there. But I think Takeo Spikes would be an awesome upgrade here for, I believe he goes on a few theme teams. So I think that would be pretty cool to see him get an upgrade. Number 12. This is who got the card last year. So Odell Beckham Jr., I believe, will get this card since he doesn't have a high overall right now. Last card came out around Christmas. And then other guys that could get this upgrade, Sheldon Rankins, who I believe has a 92 team standout, and also Sean Ellis, who has a 95 team of the week powered up to 96. So those are some other guys there, but Odell Beckham makes the most sense to me, in my opinion, here at pick number 12. Next up, we are going to have at pick 11 is another Titan. I'm not even being biased, guys. Taylor Lewan, just because he has a power up and he only has an 87 right now in the game, it just makes a lot of sense for him to get this card. Taylor Lewan, also Marshawn Lattimore. Again, I might have been biased picking Taylor Lewan over Marshawn Lattimore here. Again, I could switch my prediction up and go Marshawn Lattimore, but since I'm a Titans fan, I'm gonna stick with Taylor Lewan here. Yeah, but Marshawn Lattimore and also Big Ben was picked at 11. So those are some other guys there that could possibly get this upgrade. But like I said, Taylor Lewan is in desperate need of an upgrade. I believe Marshawn Lattimore has a 93 in the game right now, and then also Big Ben has like a 92 redux. So I went with the lower overall. Taylor Lewan, he needs the upgrade. He's in desperate need of the upgrade more than they are. So went with Taylor Lewan. At number 10, we've got Amobi Okoye, another team diamond here for the Texans. And again, makes a lot of sense here. Hadn't had an upgrade all year. Was picked at number 10. So yeah, I think he will get this upgrade. And another guy would also be Matt Leinart. He got picked at 10. He was a campus hero that got a power up. And also Jerome the Bus Bettis also was picked at 10. But I think he could get an ultimate legend. So that's why I'm leaning towards Amobi Okoye here for the Texans. Next up, we've got number 9. At number 9, I'm going to go ahead and go with Mike McGlinchey. Only has an 89-0 chill card, has a power up, so I think he does need an upgrade and deserves one. Another guy I had here was Luke Kuechly and Carlos Rogers. Again, Kuechly does have a 90, decently high 94 team of the week. I can't remember what overall, maybe 95 team of the week. But Kuechly does have that team of the week card, and also Carlos Rogers has a campus hero card who also could get this card. But I'm going to go with Mike McGlinchey here for the 49ers. Got to mix in some linemen somewhere, so we're going to go with him. And plus, he has a lower overall card than any of those other guys that I mentioned. And at number 8, we've got Antrel Rolle. So let's go ahead and check out him at pick number, where are we at here? 8. So pick number 8, I do believe it's definitely could be Antrel Rolle, so that's my prediction here. And then other guys on his list, on this list at number 8 is Roy Williams and Roquan Smith. So Roy Williams, I can't remember if it was like the wide receiver or the safety, but I have Roy Williams on here twice. One was a wide receiver, one was a safety, but both got the team, the Campus Heroes card. So they got power-ups. They could get this card. But also Roquan Smith at number 8. But I'm going to go with Antrel Rolle since, I think that would make sense here. At number 8. Again, Roquan Smith also could get this card. He got the card last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. But since it was him last year, maybe switch it up here since we have Antrel Rolle in the game. Give him the card, you know what I'm saying? So next up, at 7, this was actually a guy that was picked last year, and I do think this will be a great card here. Again, he could get an Ultimate Legend, something like that, since he already has a 50 card. But again, I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson here at pick number 7. To go along with Adrian Peterson, I also have, again, I like Adrian Peterson. I think this would be an awesome draft card, so that's why I'm going with him. Also, guys that were picked at 7, Aldon Smith, I believe he only has an 89 team standout, so he could definitely get the card if they don't go Adrian Peterson, and maybe they have Adrian Peterson saved for the Ultimate Legend promo. That would make sense to me. And then also Roy Williams. I think the wide receiver Roy Williams is at pick number 7, and then safety was at 8. So yeah, again, Roy Williams, another guy from that Campus Hero promo that could get a card here, but I'm gonna go with Adrian Peterson here at pick 6, pick 7. At pick 6, we have Walter Jones, and I think this makes a ton of sense here unless they have him saved for the 50 promo, the Ultimate Legend promo. But Walter Jones was the only guy I could find at pick number 6. That would make some sense here. in the game. So Walter Jones already has a 91 overall right now. So it would make a lot of sense for him to get like a 97, 98 overall, depending on what these overalls are. I'm thinking it's going to be 98, since last year they were 97 and they were kind of behind, the overall than what we are this year. So I do think they're going to be 98, and that would be awesome. A bunch of gold 99s coming into the game, just like the team diamonds and stuff. So I think that'd be awesome. Walter Jones there at 6, and we are in the top 5. Top 5, I got a lot of guys listed for each spot, so we're going to slow it down here. At 5, I'm going to go with an interesting pick here. I'm going to go ahead and go with Cadillac Williams here at number 5. Again, another one of those campus heroes. They gave him power-ups for a reason, so I think they're going to, give out a lot of, upgrades for these campus heroes in this promo. Another guy at number 5 I saw was Quentin Jamma. So I saw him. Also, Patrick Peterson got the card last year. Sean Taylor, again, I think he would be an ultimate legend. Ricky Williams is another guy there. He has somewhat of a high overall, though. And then Junior Seau, who already has a somewhat of a high overall with the Zero Chill promo. So yeah, those are some guys there at 5. So let me know what you guys think about that at pick 5. I'm going to go ahead and go with Cadillac Williams. Again, Patrick Peterson, Sean Taylor, Ricky Williams, Junior Seau, and Quentin Jammer were some other guys that I saw there. But I think Cadillac would be a super fun card to use, especially if we look at his stats here. I think he would be a super juice card as a 99 overall. So yeah, Cadillac Williams there. At number 4, here you go, Cowboys fans. Amari Cooper. I should say also, Raiders fans, if you use him for the theme team, which I would imagine you would if he got like a 98 powered up to 99. Again, limited time. Amari Cooper was only a 91, and that was his last upgrade all year. So I do expect him to get this upgrade. Last year, what was the pick last year? I think it was it? I don't want to falsify anything. But it was A.J. Green last year. So they went with A.J. Green last year. This year, I think they go with a wide receiver, and they're going to go with Amari Cooper, in my opinion. Other guys on the list, Leonard Fournette was picked at 4, Lane Johnson at 4, DeBrickashaw Ferguson at 4, Peter Warrick, another one of those campus heroes, Jonathan Ogden, who I think will be an ultimate legend, so you probably leave him out, and then also A.J. Green, who just went over there, who had the card last year. But Amari Cooper, I think, would be a super awesome card here, and again, he deserves an upgrade. He needs an upgrade bad, so that's why I went ahead and picked him over those other guys. Next up, we have pick number 3. Interesting pick here, in my opinion. Not the flashiest guy, but it's going to be Gerald McCoy. So a couple of Cowboys here. Gerald McCoy. But like I said last year, look at this. 2 Bengals here in the top 5. So again, could get some duplicate teams. But again, I kind of just went off of players. I didn't look at the teams who ever had a lot. I just went with players that need upgrades. So Gerald McCoy was picked at number 3. And he definitely needs an upgrade, guys. He only has a core elite card in the game. He has a power up. So I do think he will get an upgrade eventually. And I think this would be an awesome time to give him a card. Other guys on the list here that I have is Matt Ryan. Would make some sense here too. Joe Thomas, another guy, which I think will get an Ultimate Legend card. Vince Young is another guy, another potential Titan we could get in this promo. So Vince Young would be a guy to look out for. I think it would be a super fun card to use if he did get this boost here. And then also Chris Samuels, who is a lineman in the Campus Heroes promo as well. So yeah, again, if I had to pick, it would definitely be between Matt Ryan and Gerald McCoy. And since Matt Ryan already has a decent, overall card versus this 81 overall Gerald McCoy card, I'm going to go with Gerald McCoy. Again, I think it could go either way, Matt Ryan or Gerald McCoy here. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Vince Young, someone like that, someone that's more exciting. But yeah, at number 2, Von Miller. This guy needs an upgrade bad. He needs one very, very bad. Autumn Aces was his last card he got. Again, he got the card last year, and we can kind of look at what his card could look like here at pick number 2. So there's what his, obviously it won't transfer over stat for stat here, but kind of something you could look forward to if he does end up getting this card, which I think he will, because he definitely needs it. He deserves it. Again, he didn't play all year, but again, Von Miller, well-known guy, again, Super Bowl MVP, again, not, you can say all you want about him. He just needs a new card in Madden 21. But other guys I have on the list, Saquon Barkley, Nick Bosa, Reggie Bush, Julius Peppers, LeVar Arrington, Cornelius Bennett are some other guys on the list that could potentially get upgrades here. Wouldn't be surprised with a Saquon either, since if they want to, change it up here, go Saquon at 2 instead of Von Miller, since they had Von Miller last year. But again, wouldn't be surprised if I see, Reggie Bush, but, Reggie Bush could get an Ultimate Legend. Julius Peppers could get an Ultimate Legend also. LeVar Arrington is a campus hero, so I won't be surprised if we see him. He does have a 95, so that's pretty high at this point in the game. Cornelius Bennett is another guy, though, that only has a 92 campus hero that gave him a power up, so who knows? Could be a Cornelius Bennett here, but I'm going to go with Von Miller because I love Von Miller as a player, and I think he deserves a higher overall in the game right now. And at pick number 1, he's actually not in the game, so we're going to have to go back to Madden 20. He actually got an LTD card, and it's going to be Peyton Manning. I think they're going to introduce this guy. He deserves the card in the game, guys. Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He had like 3, 4, 5 Super Bowl. My goodness, he had a lot, but again, definitely not as good as Tom Brady. But again, Peyton Manning, in my opinion, I think he could definitely be introduced as the master this year. Again, there are a lot of guys, as we can see. We can go back here and look at all these number 1 picks. Peyton Manning makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. Burrow, Murray, Mayfield, Myles Garrett already has a good card. They're not going to give it to Jared Goff, Jameis Winston. Clowney already has a golden ticket. They could give it to him, but that would be an absolute waste of a master. Fisher's not going to get it. Luck could get it. I don't know about that, though, since he just retired. I don't think so. Cam Newton's always a possibility, but since they did him last year, I'm going to change up my, my prediction for this year. Sam Bradford ain't getting it. Matthew Stafford, Matty Ice, he could get it. But again, I think, Peyton Manning is a much better name for this master here. Jake Long, no. Jamarcus Russell, no. Mario Williams, no. Alex Smith already has a high overall. Eli Manning, possible. But again, like I said, Peyton Manning is a big-time name. Palmer, David Carr, Michael Vick, possibility. But again, we love our Ultimate Legend Michael Vick every year. So I think that they'll definitely save him for Ultimate Legend. Courtney Brown, don't even know who that is. Tim Couch, another bust here. Peyton Manning, again, like I said, that's going to be my prediction. Orlando Pace, another guy. I have some guys listed here. I've got Earl Campbell, Bruce Smith, Leroy Selman, Orlando Pace, Stafford, and Matthew Stafford and Keyshawn Johnson were my other guys that I had listed here. But we can kind of go through everybody and see who you guys think number 1 could be. And this would be like the master of the promo. He would probably get a 99 overall, whoever it is. So Keyshawn was like 2 years ago, I believe. Orlando Pace, as an offensive lineman, as the master, wouldn't be too exciting in my opinion. So if we keep looking through here, all these number 1 picks. John Elway, another possibility here. Earl Campbell. Wouldn't that be super cool seeing Earl Campbell? So then we would have Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, Earl Campbell, and Eddie George in the backfield. Are you kidding me? That would be ridiculous, guys. And also Leroy Selman here. Ed Too Tall Jones. Obviously not going to be O.J. Simpson. We know why. But yeah, guys, you guys can see Chuck Bednarik was in the game last year. I don't know how to say his last name, but there he is. He was in the game last year, but I don't think he would be super excited. But again, if we look through all these first round or first overall picks, in my opinion, it would make a lot of sense for them to introduce Peyton Manning into the game. And with a lot of, Broncos fans and Colts fans asking for a Peyton Manning, I think they would go ahead and make that happen. But here is his card last year. You can kind of compare it to him this year. Compare it to what he could look like this year. So there is that. And again, there are going to be LTDs in this promo. Last year there were 2 number 1 overall picks. So if you want to, make an LTD prediction, you know what? I'll go ahead and make some here. I'm going to go with Keyshawn Johnson as the LTD. Maybe he's a 98, 99, something like that. Actually, he would be a 99. So I'm going to go with Keyshawn Johnson here as the LTD. If they're going to do 2 LTDs, let's see what we got here. So if I'm going to go offense here, I'm going to go defense for the other guy, okay? So Bruce Smith, they wouldn't, but he was, they did the same thing with Haynesworth. They gave him a power-up with an LTD, so I don't know, possible there. Leroy Selman, could be Leroy Selman. You know what? I think I might go with him. Yeah. All right, so yeah, master is going to be Peyton Manning. Offensive LTD going to be Keyshawn Johnson, and defensive LTD is going to be Bruce Smith. No. I'm sorry. Not Bruce Smith. Why not just say Bruce Smith? No. Leroy Selman is going to be the LTD. Okay, guys? So, master, Peyton Manning. Offensive LTD, Keyshawn Johnson. And defensive LTD is going to be Leroy Selman. Again, they could do Bruce Smith, but again, he doesn't have a power-up already in the game. So, they could still give him the LTD, give him a power-up too. But I think, I think Leroy Selman would make a lot of sense since he already has like a 94 overall card in the game, 95 overall card. So yeah, make a lot of sense. So defensive LTD, Leroy Selman. Offensive LTD, Keyshawn Johnson. And then the master of the promo is going to be Peyton Manning. So yeah, those are my predictions here. I really do hope they did not just, let me just double check here. I do hope that this promo, okay, good. So 6 hours ago, unless it's at 7. But I'm going to go ahead and get this out to you guys before 7, before anything happens. So yeah, hopefully this comes out on Tuesday, so this is not too late for you guys. But yeah, prediction video up. Like I said, we can go through all the players here if you did just skip to the end, which, you know, if you want to go through each player, here we go. Teddy Bridgewater, Todd Heap, Heath Miller, Cordarrelle Patterson, Terrell Edmunds, Roddy White, Robert Porcher, Dante Hightower, David Decastro, I switched that up there. So David Decastro at 24, Willis McGahee 23, 22 Desmond Trufant, Vince Wilfork at 21, Steve Atwater 20, 19 Jeffery Simmons, 18 Adoree Jackson, 17 Arik Armstead, 16 DRC Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie obviously, 15 Albert Haynesworth, 14 Michael Brockers, 13 Takeo Spikes, 12 Odell Beckham Jr, 11 Taylor Lewan, could be Marshawn Lattimore. Biased Titan fan here. I'm going to go with Taylor Lewan. 10 is going to be Amobi Okoye. 9, Mike McGlinchey. 8, Antrel Rolle. 7, Adrian Peterson. 6, Walter Jones. 5, Cadillac Williams. 4, Amari Cooper. 3, Gerald McCoy. 2, Von Miller. And number 1 for your master is going to be Peyton Manning. And like I said, for your LTDs, I do believe Keyshawn Johnson and Leroy Salmon would be some cool LTDs we could get out of this promo. So that's going to be my prediction. Master Peyton Manning, offensive LTD Keyshawn Johnson, and defensive LTD Leroy Salmon. Again, you guys can kind of look through who were the cards last year. So Decastro did get the card last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was him again, but maybe they switch it up. And then here's the rest here. Pierre Paul, some guys that I might have mentioned here, but again, I try to make some different decisions just because, you know, you want some diversity here. You don't want the same cards every year. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to do it for my prediction video. Guys, let me know down below what you guys feel about the promo and what you guys feel about my predictions. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and until next time, I'll see y'all.